back at the Priory. Oh, look.
Lord Crusader, the prophet is here. He's just arrived.
Good.
He seemed to know you were coming, told me to wait for you, and here you are. Come. He is preaching to the assembled knights in the chapel. You should speak to him at once.
Excellent. Look, the garden's regrown. That's cool. Garden's regrown. Everything's cleaned up. Got some horses over there in the stables. Cool. It's these moments like these. The music kicks in. Beautiful place. We've just rebuilt this holy ground. But let's not keep the prophet waiting. Let's get in here and see what he has to say.
And so, 9 nights as the
seal it himself. Don't hear yourself in church.
Shall go forth together to face the unfeathered. And he shall be cast down from on high, his wickedness scattered to the wind. He shall end his days as dust in the void. Go now, knights, face the beast. Fear not death, for the 9 shall be your shield, and they shall bring you to rest, should you fall. You have stepped from the humble shadows of obscurity and into legend. No feat you have accomplished in your life compares to what you have become. You are an embodiment of Pelinal Whitestrake, the bane of Umarul the Unfeathered. The time has come for you to fulfill your destiny. Umaril lies hid in the ancient fane of Garlus Malatar. You must go there and destroy him.
We'll destroy him, we will. Am I ready then?
No. Should you face Umaril, you would suffer the same fate as Pelinal. But times change, and even the shape of the divine itself must change with it.
Oh.
Where once there were 8, now 1 more stands with them, and they have become 9.
You mean Talos?
Aye! With the apotheosis of Tiber Septim, the face of the divine was transformed. Talos ascended, and the 8 became 9. So, although you wear the armor of the gods, it is incomplete. A relic of the old ways and the old gods.
Interesting. How do I destroy Umaril then?
As a proven guardian of this realm, and a warrior the likes of which have not been seen in millennia, Talos grants you his sacred blessing.
Awesome.
With the ancient gifts of the 8 and the new gift of the 1, you are ready to face Umaril.
What does the blessing do exactly?
It will allow you to follow Umaril into the spirit realm upon his death. It will allow you to destroy him, body and soul, utterly and for all time. You must first kill his living body. While beyond the power of most mortals, this is only the lesser of your 2 tasks. His Daedric nature allows his spirit to escape into oblivion after death. Oh, this is what Pelinal learned upon defeating Umaril the first time.
That's his deal with Meridia.
But you can do what Pelinal could not. The blessings of Talos will allow you to follow Umaril's spirit when it leaves his body. This you must do, and you must not fail. You will not, because the 9 fight with you.
That's awesome. So we had 8 gods forever, and like I said, after the events of Elder Scrolls II Daggerfall, when the Under King was finally released and his spirit ascended, And the spirits involved, including Ismir and Talos, became the divine Talos. I should say Tiber Septim. A lot of people just call him Talos, but when he was a mortal, before he was emperor, he was known as Tiber Septim. So Tiber Septim and Ismir. That's cool. He's going to give us his blessing so we can pursue him into Meridia. That's who Umaril made a deal with. So Meridia's plane of Oblivion, or at least her realm or jurisdiction, and we'll take down Umaril. I want to know about Umaril's spirit.
When Umaril joined with the Daedra, his spirit expanded beyond this realm. His physical form can travel between realms, but his spirit is bound. When his body is destroyed, his spirit travels back to Oblivion and is reformed in the fires of creation. With the armor of the gods and the blessing of Talos, you will be able to follow him where Pelennor could not and destroy his very spirit. Once his spirit is destroyed, he will be completely obliterated, erased from all realms of existence.
Awesome. What is Garlus Malatar?
Garlas Malatar was the westernmost outpost of the Aeliad Empire. It watched over what we call the Abyssinian Sea. Since his return, Umaril has taken Garlus Malatar as his lair. That is where you must seek him out.
What kind of a foe is Umaril?
Umaril cannot be bested in his physical form by any normal means. His blows can strike down the mightiest of warriors in a single stroke. The Eight created the relics to withstand Umaril's fell power. Do not attempt to face him without this divine protection.
That is all. I'm ready.
Your knights will assemble at Garlus Malatar and await you there. Gather all those who you deem worthy. Not all who enter those halls shall return. Those who fall in service of the Nine will live on forever in the halls of their fathers.
What a way to go.
I wish you well on your quest, Crusader. We are depending on you.
That's the understatement of the century.
Yes, Commander?
Go, go, go. Who are these folks? Brelin?
Sir Knight, allow me to introduce myself. I am Brelin of Sylvanar, at your service.
Sylvanar?
I come to offer myself as a knight in service of Auriel, or Akatosh, as he is known in Cyrodiil. I bring nothing but my skill with the blade, which is not inconsiderable, and my devotion to the Lord Auriel. Will you accept me, as unworthy as I am?
Sylvanar is a city in Valenwood, where the Bosmer are from, which makes sense. He's a wood elf. I accept. Welcome to the Order.
I am honored to join the Order under your illustrious command. Excuse me while I go to the armory and attire myself as befits a Knight of the Nine.
Yeah, you're going to need it. And what's this? A couple of Nords?
Hail, Sir Knight. My brother and I have heard that you are founding a holy order of knights, and we would like to offer you our swords. We've come all the way from Skyrim to join up.
Huh?
We can't claim any experience as knights, but we learn soldiering from our years in the Legion.
Nord Legionnaires.
Will you have us?
Those are some fine soldiers. I accept. Welcome to my order.
You won't regret it, sir. You'll find us true-hearted and brave.
I'm sure you're a Nord.
I'll be back as soon as I've outfitted myself.
That's awesome. So two Nord brothers with huge weapons just come walking in. Yeah, can we join your club? We'll kill stuff. I'm like, all right. Sounds good to me. Wow. Can I pray at this? Is this an altar of Talos? Yep. Altar of Talos. Cool. Alright, Prophet. Pray like you've never prayed before. We're going to need it. Let us assemble for battle. I have arrived at Garlus Malatar. My sworn foe, Umaril the Unfeathered, awaits me inside. The final duty in my holy quest is to find him and destroy him. And that is what we shall do. Knights of the Nine, prepare thyselves for battle. Our foe of ancient days lies within that ruin. We must go in and draw him out, like venom from a wound. Our assault begins now.
I stand ready, Lord Crusader. Shall we launch our attack on Garlus Malatar?
Launch the attack. For the Nine!
Knights of the Nine! Umaril and his Aurorans must be destroyed!
No use. They won't stop coming. Too powerful. Something's up here. Must be that barrier. You have to put a stop to this. Let's see this barrier. My knights can hold them off a little longer. Taking a lot of casualties this point into the assault. More roaring. Get out of my way, foul beast. There it is. Destroy the orb. Oh. Whoa, whoa. Only me and my Dremora are still moving, and then he died. What the... Everything's frozen in time. This is who I'm at. Oh, look who it is. Pleasure to meet you too. Me and my Dremora will be having a good time here. I've destroyed Umaril's physical form. If what the prophet told me is true, I must cast the blessing of Talos on myself, and I will follow Umaril spirit to a place where he can be destroyed. He must cast upon us the blessing of Talos. Almighty Talos, hear our cry. Let me go kick Umural's butt. What if I strength fortify endurance, strength speed, dream of agility, blessing of Talos, and spirit keeps us contained. The winds of the north are coming to sweep us away. Down with Umuril. Uh-oh. Talos saved me? It's quite a fall. Umuril is utterly destroyed. I have completed my holy quest.
Crusader, arise. Stand and face the light. Breathe again and receive your reward. You have completed your divine task. You have restored the order. You have defeated the enemy of the Nine. The order shall serve as the sword and the shield of the Nine in the dark times to come. We owe you a debt of thanks. You have succeeded where we could not. You and your knights have held true to your purpose. At long last, our purgatory is at an end. We go to the glory of the Nine to serve in their host in the life beyond this one. You may call upon our spirits when you need us. Simply pray at our tombs, and each of us will grant you a blessing from the Nine. May your sword serve the Nine all the days of your life, Crusader. Farewell.
All but one. And who might this be? Sir Beric!
You redeemed my soul from the evil that had ensnared me. For that, I am forever in your debt.
Wow.
The old bitterness that seemed so important to me in life. What is that now? How to weigh that against my very soul?
What's the deal with Sir Caius?
The evil took hold of me the day that I slew Sir Caius on the priory steps.
Oh.
I baited him, knowing his temper, and then I killed him when he drew against me. I killed him in cold blood with the holy sword itself.
Jeez.
I could have disarmed him or wounded him, but a cold pride had taken hold of me, and so I slew him and went to war and never returned. The evil grew upon me until I became cruel, a tyrannical ruler, a terror upon the land. In death, evil held me even tighter than in life.
Jeez, this is awful.
Thanks to you, that all is behind me. Sir Caius and I will go to Etheria side by side, as of old. The gods are truly merciful.
Indeed they are. Fare thee well, Sir Beric. Rest now.
Go with virtue. All
right. You heard it. Sir Beric's been redeemed. His soul goes to Aetherius to be with his friend, Sir Caius, that he slew. Cold blood. The gods are indeed merciful, as Zakeen has learned. So I want to show you what's up with the relics. Couple cool things at the end of the DLC here. It effectively is over. There's a couple more things I'll have when we walk upstairs, but I did get 2 copies of Umaril's sword. As we were falling, I happened to nab the other one. So you can get 2 copies. If you get one off his physical body and then you happen to nab the other one out of his hand when he dies, you can do that. It's kind of hard to do, but it's possible. I'll show you it in a second. So, one reason I recommend, especially if you're playing on high difficulty and you want some good gear early in the game, do Knights of the Nine at a fairly early level, like 5, 10, somewhere in there. And the reason why, if it interests you, of course, and the reason why is because this gear, even though it's leveled, like a lot of things, you can put it on this rack. It'll give you an option to place the relics, and it'll re-level and fix them and everything. And then it will rescale them. So this is the only set that I know of that will rescale to your level. There might be one other item in Shivering Isles, but to my knowledge, it's the only gear that does it. So we're going to need this stuff. I guarantee it. So we're going to take back most of these relics. Oops. I want to take back those. And the sword. We'll leave the mace, the other Umaril sword, and the shield there for safekeeping. Now, let's throw all that on. You'll see the health is back at 100 on all of them, so I better get out my repair hammer and buff them all up over 100. And then let me show you a couple things. So, Umaril's sword. I don't know if the sword is unique or if it's just an elven sword that's been renamed to put a unique enchantment on it. It's pretty awesome looking, though. It's very good. This does 31 points of damage for us with 100 blade. Fully upgraded over 100%. It's doing 31, and our Crusader sword's doing 30. So definitely a top tier weapon. One of the highest in the game, I believe. It comes with a lightning. It does lightning, 16 points on strike, and damage fatigue, 12 points. So not a bad enchantment. Not a bad enchantment. Switch back to that sword. Now, what's cool is you can go to all these guys' tombs, and I'm not going to listen to all of them, but they give you little sayings, because they, you know how they talked about, come see us, and we'll get you blessings of the 9. So, like, if I click on Sir Amel here, listen to this.
Lord Akatosh lends you his might. When your own strength fails you, trust in the 9.
Isn't that sick? So it has like a ghost voice. All of these are the knights, and they all have ghost voice. Each one's a divine, and all they do is give you a permanent 5-point bonus to any of these attributes. Now remember, attributes over 100 actually can continue to affect your character, so that's good. That's what you want. So Akatosh, like you said, gave us strength. To give us more carry weight, a little more fatigue. The one we want, though, is we want willpower to regenerate our magic a little faster. So we're going to talk to Sir Torolf. Sounds like a Nord.
All that lives will die, and all that is dead will live again. Arche grants you the will to reverse the cycle.
There you go. It was a Nord. So now we have 5-point bonus. Our willpower is at 105, so we can cast a little better. Anyways, I'm not going to waste your time and show you all these guys, but they're awesome. They all have their own little sayings from the 9. So let's head upstairs in the Priory here. And we should have someone come down to visit us. Oh, look. Sir Thedrit.
Lord Crusader, how can this be? You're alive. It's a miracle. I heard voices in the Undercroft, and I came to investigate.
You know, us Redguards never die.
You vanished in Garlus Maladar. After the battle, we searched further into the ruin and found you next to Umaril's corpse.
Interesting.
You had no wounds on your body, but you were dead. I saw it with my own eyes. You did not draw breath. We laid you to rest in the Undercroft. We kept your death a secret. We feared what would happen if our enemies thought you were dead.
The wonders of the 9 are many, my friend.
Indeed, they are. We knew you had succeeded in destroying Umaril's physical form, but it seemed that you had met the same fate as Pelennor Whitestrike. Tell me, was Umaril destroyed?
Of course, I destroyed him utterly.
I never doubted you, Crusader, but I must tell the others that you're alive.
Do it. All right. You go, Thedra. He's like a little puppy. Just takes off at 1,000 miles an hour. I've seen sometimes where he gets so excited, so pretend I'm Thedra, he'll just go like, he'll start running around like 100 miles an hour, run into the guardrail, and then he'll run into the wall for 10 minutes, and then he'll run upstairs. It's freaking hilarious. Let's head out and see what all's going on. That would be pretty cool to see your champion come back from the dead. Last time I walked through this door, it actually crashed my game, so... Oh! It looks like it's working fine now. Good deal. Oh, look!
Knights of the Nine, hear me. Today we have witnessed undeniable proof of the strength and the might of the gods we serve. Slain in battle with the dread Umaril, by the grace and mercy of the Nine, the Crusader lives again. How can this be, you ask? What of our foe? What has become of Umaril the Unfeathered? Umaril has been slain by the Crusader. His very spirit cast into the void and destroyed for all eternity. He will never rise again. Let us give thanks to the Nine. By their power, the Crusader has rid the world of Umaril forever. Hail the Lord Crusader!
Hey! Thanks, guys. Couldn't have done it without you.
Lord Crusader.
And you know what's
Hail,
cool?
Commander.
All of those guys
Yes, Lord
and
Crusader?
gals, even though they...
Hail, Commander.
Oh, so the ones who fell in battle, I guess they stay dead, but they get replaced with other Knights of the Nine. So let's look and see who survived the battle.
Hail,
Sir Knight.
Commander.
Is it a good time?
Okay, so the tall high elf lived.
Greetings.
Tell me
Has the
about it.
prieure been breached?
One of the Nords.
Dead risen?
I've learned
Many
that
in
a
a roaring
rare
fell
artifact
beneath
lies
my
buried beneath
okay.
the Tenmar forest in
So
Elf.
go figure. The Nords lived. Oh my heck! Everyone's just so excited. They're having a huge party.
As you can see, I'm in complete agreement.
Oh, let's go outside where we can think. Everyone's a little excited. They're gonna be up all night drinking to that. So much more peaceful out here. Anyways, so the Nords lived, and the gal from Kinnereth lived. One of my Red Guards lived, but it seems, and I could be forgetting one other. Oh, and the tall high elf from the Sendar Chapel. Looks like they all lived. There were definitely some casualties, though. We lost a couple, and it sucks. But they knew the risk when they went in there. We can't save them all, despite our trying. But something just is bothering Zakeen. It's almost like there's an impending doom. Like he's been neglecting something. Oh, crap. The Amulet of Kings. Ooh, 360 no scope. Yeah, I killed the frickin' feathered guy with the stupid feathers on his head. Now what? Huh?
The order shall serve as the
Oh
sword
my god.
and the shield.
Should it?
Shine in the dark
Should it,
times
though?
to come.
You guys can't do anything without me.
Oh, you.
Yeah, you do owe me.
You have
You owe me
succeeded
$3,700 worth of damages to my armor and my
well,
medical
your
bills.
efforts have held true to your purpose.